I like to think about retail media on a broader perspective of what I call content-driven commerce, which is the increasing importance and relevance of content as a driver of consumers' journeys. What we've been seeing is a shift in the way people run their journeys and in the way they open shopping journeys. So needs are a rational way of opening journeys and running journeys, as opposed to interests that can be stimulated and motivated by content, by media, and by entertainment. And this has been increasingly connected to commerce. So if we look what's happening in China, and particularly what happened in China since the pandemic, is a big shift. And there's an increasing percentage of journeys starting from interests, and starting from interests driven by content, by short videos, and by media. When we look at the stores in China, they've been becoming studios. So now they can broadcast from the stores, they can use staff members, creators, influencers, and use the store as a stage to broadcast this. And when we look at the boundaries between content, entertainment, media, commerce, retail businesses, they've been collapsing. It's very hard to define businesses by their core activities. And what we've been seeing increasingly is media companies, and particularly digital media companies, are becoming marketplaces, whereas retail organizations and marketplace players are becoming media companies and media businesses. And when we look at this on a retail business perspective, the way we should see and address it is real customer-centered and driven retail businesses serve these customers and interact with these customers across different channels, and they should be seamless and integrated. These channels' interactions generate traffic, and traffic drives sales. If you can capture data from these transactions and interactions, and you can target content to these customers based on the data and understanding their journeys, you can then generate increasing traffic that will eventually drive new sales and transactions. And of course, there are new capabilities to be built within retail organizations. But this can lead to data monetization, personalization at scale, and at the end of the day, the bottom line of this will be a higher customer lifetime value that really will become economic and financial value for the organizations. Retail ads is already a large-scale business in the US. It's over half of what social ad spending is, and over 40% of what search ad spending is. Of course, Amazon has been dominating and taking the biggest proportion of this, but this is already an established business, and the speed of growth is impressive. It took only 5 years to retail media in the US to scale from $1 to a $30 billion business. So the answer we should ask ourselves, and which I would like to ask our panelists here and discuss with them, is when you look at the future of retail and you put into this context of media and content becoming key drivers and capabilities within retail businesses, what will drive, lead, and influence journeys?